are at the start of the LA Marathon. It's probably 10 minutes or so till we're starting. We got a big crowd, as you can see here, and we're in the back of the pack, hanging out with the 11-minute per mile troops. So far, the knee feels fine, but I haven't run yet. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, we're ready to start the race, and we'll make some video updates during the course of the run. Persevere. Okay, here we are. We're just past mile 5, Los Angeles Marathon. Rumor has it that's the hilliest part of the course. We'll see if that actually comes true. Main way of evaluating so far is what the knee is doing. Within, half of a mile, I was starting to feel the left knee and wondered what this held. What I've tried to do since is basically focus on form, not over-straighten the left leg. And so far it's working. Actually, it's feeling better now than it did early. So anyway, we're 5 miles in. It's going to be a slow race. We're doing basically 12-minute miles right now. Doing a 1-1, but taking it easy. It's going to be hot. But hey, it's Los Angeles. Everybody's fashionable except for me. So anyway, that's mile 5. We'll talk again at mile 10. Persevere. Well, hi there. We just got through mile 10 of the Los Angeles Marathon. We're a little over 2 hours into it now. I'm actually quite encouraged. Looks like the per mile pace has dropped to somewhere in the 11:30 to 11:40 range, which was better than the first 5. We're coming down a long straight stretch on Hollywood Boulevard. It says Hollywood, which is supposed to be glamorous. I wouldn't exactly call this a glamorous part of Los Angeles, but we got a big pack. This is a big city marathon, as you can tell. There's all the folks in front of me, and then we rotate slowly, and we see all the folks behind me. And the whole deal here is that this is a big race. To my surprise, it's thinned out reasonably well, so I got to chase it to run. Left knee holding up well. In fact, it feels better now than it did at the start. So hopefully it'll continue. We'll give you an update at mile 15. Persevere. Well, we're just past mile 15 of the Los Angeles Marathon, and lo and behold, we are in Beverly Hills. Yes, this is a much nicer area than what we saw on Sunset Strip or on Hollywood Boulevard. 15 miles in. Actually, I feel pretty good. The knee's holding up. This is going to be a slow marathon. I can tell this will be the slowest one ever. And you know, that's really okay. Actually, I feel okay having a cold all week and then this knee issue and not having run for 10 days. That's really, I'm fine. I'm cool with that. It's hot for this Midwesterner. But anyway, we're feeling good. It'll be a 5:20, I guess would be my projection right now. About a 5:20. And that's okay. It's really okay. Feeling good. We're just knocking off the miles. Persevere. That's what we're doing too. Okay, we're now 20 miles into the LA Marathon, actually about 20 and a half, and I'm feeling it now. Fortunately, no real pain in the knee, but the conditioning isn't really there. So we're sticking with a 1-1 as best we can, but sometimes it's a walk 1.5 and run 30 seconds. We're going to get there. It's actually cooling off a bit as we get closer to the ocean, but it's still awfully warm, and I'm certainly not accustomed to that. But hey, we're going to get done, and not dehydrated, not cramping, anything like that. Getting closer to the ocean, the scenery really improves. So we will persevere just like you do. Thanks. Well, well, well. We just finished mile 24 of the Los Angeles Marathon. and my legs are toast. The legs are just shot. I've tried to run even on 30-second intervals, and it's just not there. So I think we're going to walk it in. It's going to be a 5.5-hour marathon, maybe 5:40. Hard to really tell. But going into my introspective mode here, what exactly happened, I'll have better perspective once I think about this a bit. But, you know, wasn't the day. I think the cold, for me, the head cold, lack of training the last 3 weeks, hot temperatures coming off of training all winter. I think it's a tough combination. Just one of those things. It wasn't today. But I know we're going to get done. We're going to notch another marathon. And actually, my head and feels fine. I'm certainly with it. But the legs are shot. So anyway, we'll put one more post up after the race. Persevere. That's what we're doing. And so here it is, the final half mile Los Angeles Marathon. We're walking it in because that's all we can do, but it is kind of a nice scene. You get palm trees, something we don't see in Indiana. Here we have a fellow advertising for a local concern in a particularly outlandish outfit, and everybody else pretty much is struggling it in. At the moment, we're at 5:33 on the chip. So, yeah, that 5:40 is probably about where we're going to be. But anyway, at least we got a camera. We are having fun. Persevere. Enjoy all this. So here we are, 1 week after the Los Angeles Marathon. Well, after 7 days of thinking about it, one thing was very obvious. That head cold I thought I had the day I ran. Once I got home, went to the doctor, found out it had morphed into a full-scale bronchial infection, which leveled me for a couple more days afterwards. So clearly the oxygen processing was not happening a week ago Sunday. But the other thing I think it takes is that every marathon simply goes its own way. I think it's one of the fascinating things about the marathon is that we always learn something every time we do one. So thanks to the organizers. Thanks for the opportunity to run. I hope you've enjoyed this video compilation from one guy from Indiana who enjoys running. Persevere.